All right, guys, bring it in. We got your hostess with the mostest. We got that gin on your chin, the beer to make you cheer, the picks to get the chicks. That's right, we got the 2018 British Open. No, we got the Open Champion. No, we just got the Open. That's what they're calling it, so that's what we're going to go with. But as always, a quick recap. We had 4 players tied for 2. That was Molinari, Joel Damon, who we were high on, Sam Ryder, and then Bronson Burgoon, who we also really liked. We had 2 players, T7. That was Kevin Streelman and Andres Romero. We had 3 players tied for 16, one of them being Zach Johnson. We had 2 players T23, and that was Chris Kirk, who we were really high on, and Fabian Gomez, who was a cut maker. He was tied for 1. And we also had Patton Kazire, who was the lowest option value play that we gave you. He finished for T30. So really not a bad week. I really liked Scott Brown and Tyler Duncan, who finished T12. But getting into this week, guys, it is another major championship. With these ones, it's a little bit harder to predict early on in the week because we don't know what the weather's going to be like. So I think later on in the week I'm going to do a video of my core plays. So just stay tuned for that. But for now, we're just going to go over the high tier players I'm looking at this week. And I'm going to kind of try to keep the plays a little bit lower for each player pool. Just want to key in on the good plays. So I really do like Dustin Johnson. He's number 1 in strokes gained to green. He's 8th in scrambling, 17th in putting. He's 13 out of 13 cuts made. He's 4 out of 4 cuts made at the Open Championship. So I do really like him. But the core play, the favorite play, I'm pretty much going to be locking him in. It's going to be Justin Rose. This course was played here in 2007. In that year, he finished T12. He's just in perfect form. I mean, you really cannot beat his form. He's just checking all the boxes on all the categories I'm looking at. Ricky Fowler, he's made 7 out of 8 straight cuts in a row, with those being in the top 20. So I really do like him. He has good Open history as well. And then Tommy Fleetwood, he actually holds the course record here. He set that in 2017, and he has played this course in different tournaments. And he really does play well. He's coming off with like -7 or -7, and then the -5 and the -5. So really not too bad. But getting to the mid-tier plays here, Henrik Stenson withdrew from the tournament last week. And I think that was just a precautionary measure. I think he wants to play well in this tournament. I do think he's the best course fit. But you just got to be wary of that, kind of check his status before the tournament starts. And then Paul Casey is just a cut maker. He's in great form. He's a great course fit. He's 8th in strokes gained to the green. He's 6th in strokes gained approach. I do really like him. And then Francesco Molinari, I mean, he is just in great form. He's coming off a 2nd last week, a 1st, then a 25, and then a 2, and then a 1. So I just really like him. And Brandon Grace, I really do like him. He's a cut maker. He finished T6 last year. Really can't beat him. He's 12th in putting. Terrell Hatton's going to be more of a tournament option, but he has played this course before. He really has good course history. He was -7 last year that he played this. So I do really like him. And then Ian Poulter, he's made 10 straight cuts. He's in good form. He had T27 in 2007. But getting to the lower tier plays here, Russell Knox, I do like him. He's going to be more of a tournament option, but he's 10th in proximity to the green, 6th in greens and regulation. He can't really putt, but I don't mind that. He finished T49 last week, so I don't mind that. And then the previous weeks, he had a 1st and then a 2nd, so I don't mind that. Matthew Fitzpatrick and Thomas Peters, they're more of European players. People don't really know them, but I really like them a lot. They do have course experience. And then Zach Johnson is going to be the other guy I want to touch on. 3 straight top 15s at the Open, and he's had 3 straight top 20s in a row. So I do really like him. When he played this course in 2007, he finished T20. So I do really like him. You can go with Tony Finau as well. But going to the overfill plays here are my rangefinders. I do really like these guys all. I couldn't fit them all into the player pool. Like I said, I tried to really key in on the players I like the most, but you could definitely go with any of these guys. Patrick Harrington, he's actually in pretty good form, and he won this tournament the last time it was played here, and he does have good course history at this course, so I do not mind him. Rafa Cabrera-Bello is another guy I don't really mind. He hasn't actually played that well at this course, though, so I'm kind of weary on that. Brooks Koepka, he used to be a European Tour player, so I don't mind that. JT, Justin Thomas, you could definitely go with him. Jordan Spieth should be a good course fit as well. All right, but getting to the value plays here, this is the specialty here for you guys. I do really like Kevin Na. He is in good form, 3 straight cuts at the Open as well. He is T4 in scrambling, which I do think will be a key stat this week. Russell Henley, I also do really like. He's coming off of 3 top 25s in a row. He is in good form. And last year at the Open, he had a T37, so not too bad. Matthew Southgate is another guy I really do like. For his Open history, he had a T6 last year, and the year before that, he had a 12. He's made 3 straight cuts, so he is coming into some good form. I think Emiliano Grillo was just a little bit too cheap. He has a really good course fit. He's 5th best fit in my course model. So I do really like that. He's made 18 out of 19 cuts. He also finished 12th in 2016. So I do like that. And then Charles Howell and Ryan Moore, you can go with them. They're going to be more tournament options. Ryan Armour, he's just a good course fit. And then Brendan Stone, he won the tournament last week, so he might be getting into this tournament as well. But here's a little sample lineup. I'm playing it safe with that sample lineup, so it should be a good cash fit for you. Gotta look at the status of Henrik Stenson. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's have a good week this week. All right, let's get those green screens. Thanks.